Good morning and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Lightning Ridge. Pretty chilly morning, although very dry, so there's no condensation on the windows. I'm in the Lightning Ridge Holiday Park. There's quite a lot of value here parked up in terms of caravans as well as cars used to just tow caravans around. I really do feel a bit out of place being the only one that just has a car. There's one person that doesn't have a caravan, they have a car and then tent and gazebo. So I still prefer being camped out in the car rather than tent. With the tent, you know, you're on the ground and all that. The car just feels very secure, you're off the ground, and it's I don't know, it's easier to set up than a tent. Like, I've got a good process going. In here, it's all completely enclosed, completely private. I've got my sleeping bag, more than warm enough. Yeah. Everything that I need. It's just, I don't know, it feels really nice and cozy in here. I like it. And yeah, while I sit here, like, got my bags and stuff all there, I have access to everything just within arm's reach. And when I sit up, I just put my pillow up like that and I can sit up and lean back against the seat. It's really good. And then this curtain, more than enough privacy. And what I've started even doing is, I have a window cover that does fit the front, but I never really put it on. Just started putting my wet towels and just hanging them like on the side of the car there. That gives a bit of extra privacy as well. So I'm just waiting for the water to boil. I have my regular cup of tea and then we'll get going. It is going to start warming up rapidly. So yeah, I'm going to pack up my car, get ready and go. I'm site 57 here, gravel unpowered site. There's powered sites as well available. There's a lot of people of caravans and stuff around, like very packed.
With you for breakfast right up until about 9 o'clock. It's 19 of 1.
That's the bathroom facilities here at the Lightning Ridge Holiday Park. You might have noticed that the sinks and showers look to be stained. That's not because it's dirty or lack of hygiene or anything like that. It's because, yeah, the town here unsurprisingly relies heavily on the artesian bore water for the main town water supply. So yeah, all the shower water and the water coming out of sinks is direct bore water. Like, even when I had a shower there yesterday, you still got that noticeable mineral smell. So yeah, that's why it's stained like that. I'm gonna say goodbye to Lightning Ridge now. Final stop and head all the way home. If I were to go home, the fastest route, it would be about a 6.5 hour drive, but the way I'm going, I plan to do a bit of a different route that I haven't gone before, because if I go home the fastest way, then most of the journey will actually be on roads that I've already driven before. I want this to be a nice complete loop, mostly driving roads that I have not been on before.
Turn left.
Alright guys, I'm just leaving Lightning Ridge now. I really quite like this town. I'll definitely be back. It has a very unique charm, quite different to anywhere else I've been actually on this road trip, as well as in the country. Like, I don't know, I haven't been to any place that's quite like it. I've really enjoyed this trip. I've enjoyed, like, you know, every town that I've been in. When traveling across the countryside and, you know, outback regions, it does get to the point sometimes where, like, each town sort of looks similar to the last. Like, every town kind of looks a bit the same, okay? Like, that's not to say they don't have the unique charms and features, and of course, but no, Lightning Ridge is decisively different to any other town I've been. Like, it stands different from the rest. So I really enjoyed this one, and yeah, it has me interested. I definitely want to come back. Like, I'd like to do a longer tour. Like, I was reading through some brochures last night of the longer tour options that are available, and like, you can do like full day tours where they drive you out of town on dirt roads to like these like remote and abandoned like mining sites. And yeah, I'd love to do something like that in the future. So I'll definitely be back in Lightning Ridge. Would have been cool to have more time, but yeah, I wasn't even sure if I would have that much time in the town at all. So I'm grateful that I saw what I could see. So yeah, I'm just following the GPS. I've put it in for Glen Innes because once I'm in Glen Innes, then I know exactly the way how to get home. So yeah, we're going to see a bit of a different route. It'll be, yeah, we'll definitely see a big change in the landscape today. We're in Lightning Ridge, hot, dry, semi-arid region. Quite unique, landscape and geography compared to other places I've been. So we'll definitely see quite a large transition today, especially as we head towards the Great Dividing Range. We'll go higher in elevation. It'll become a cooler climate again. It'll become wetter. And yeah, the vegetation will just be more green and lush. So yeah, there'll be some interesting changes coming today. And at the top of the range, of course, Planinus will be different. Again, it's a highland region. They had like heavy snowfall a few weeks ago, you remember. And yeah, it'll always be interesting to see that all. And then of course head back up to the Southern Downs region, where I now call home. So yeah, filled up my fuel. Go 700 kilometers. So I could pretty much get home on this tank. I probably will fill up once along the way, because on roads like this I don't want to really run that close to empty if I can avoid it. Let's go onwards and upwards.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
almost home, man. Wow, this is a long journey. We are, what's my odometer say? I'm closing in on 2,500 kilometers since the start of the trip. Only an hour away from home now, very close to the Queensland New South Wales border, just driving through this forest at the moment. Man, you cannot make this shit up. Like, since I left the Southern Downs region, you've seen, it's been perfect weather, clear skies, warm sunny days, and yeah, driving back towards the range today, started off in Lightning Ridge, semi-arid region, really started to see taller trees as we headed towards Moree, and they started to get greener as we went back into more subtropical climate. And then heading towards the Great Dividing Range, yeah, again, it just kept getting greener. We went higher up in elevation. We went to the town of Inverell, which looked really nice at the stop there. But that's definitely a place I want to go back and check out, Inverell. That's why I wanted to go that way, just go home a little bit of a different route. And yeah, just really nice up in the range. Some clouds started to come in, and yeah, but it was still like plenty of sunshine. And yeah, you cannot make this stuff up. Now, literally now in the final leg of the journey, right as we're heading up to the Queensland border, we're greeted with this, just gloomy, overcast weather. Up in the northern tablelands, like the Glen Innes Highlands where I was driving, like that's usually a pretty cold area, but even up there, I stopped to get some fuel, and yeah, it was relatively nice even up there. Now as we're heading up to Queensland, Southern Downs region, cloud cover, and it's getting colder. Like, look, it was like 17 degrees in Glen Innes, and now it's 12. You can't make this up. And it's starting to rain. It is starting to actually rain. So, this is what I'm greeted with on my return home. Man, if it stays like this, maybe I do have to move out west. Maybe I do have to move to a drier region, because this is getting crazy. It's ridiculous. We just passed a sign to Bald Rock National Park, another beautiful spot where I love to go hiking. Getting very close to the Queensland New South Wales border. We're in the home stretch now. Not much time remaining at all until I finally get home. I have just had enough of driving now. I am absolutely shattered. Last year, similarly, I had a long drive on my last day to get home, but it was from down south. And yeah, I was absolutely destroyed after that. I've done really well this time. So yeah, we're going to cross it back into Queensland soon, and then I'll be very close to home. So yeah, I was going to pull over at the border and do a grand outro, but I really can't be bothered at this point. I just want to get home. I want to thank you all for supporting this series. I have no idea how long it'll take me to get through all the videos, edit them, but this has definitely been the best trip that I've taken in my life, I would say, in terms, even though it was only 6 days, so relatively short, I would say this has definitely been the best trip I've ever taken. And definitely I have to return further out west. Definitely I have to continue exploring out west. There's a lot more places to see. This country is just, yeah, there's so much to see in this country. It's just absolutely massive. So yeah, right now coming up on the Queensland New South Wales border, Southern Downs region. Yep, rabbits are illegal, as they like to point out. Yep, welcome. Thank you for visiting. There we go. Welcome to the Southern Downs. Alright, I'm officially back in Queensland, very close to home. So yeah, thank you for watching. Lots and lots of driving. Yeah, familiar sights here. Subscribe if you haven't already, give the video a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.